I am so excited because this is day one, number one of my video blog. And I got to be honest, I don't know what I'm doing, so just walk with me. Talk yourself happy. All right, so the question of the day that everyone always asks is, why did I leave CBN? There are some really good stories out there. I'm talking really, really good stories, but 99.9% of them are not true. The bottom line is that it was just time to go. My season was up. I was 27 when I started, 40 when I left, and I was just a different person. God was doing something in my life and saying that it was time for a new season. But you know how when God starts to say that new is on the horizon, but you start to get freaked out and scared, and you start to think there's no way I can do it because not for nothing, life is really comfortable here. Well, that's kind of how it was for me. I was scared. But by the grace of God and through his encouragement and through the push of some people, God in his faithfulness allowed me to move into the next season. Oh, but I will tell you this that few people know, and that is this. Almost a year to the date that I left CBN, God sent 3 prophets to give me the same exact word about what was going to come. And one of them, I don't know if you've ever heard him, was a wonderful friend of mine. His name is Dr. Miles Monroe, just a mighty man of God and a mighty man of faith. Well, I'd interviewed him on the 700 Club, and right after the interview, he goes, "Kristi, come here." Actually, he said it in a Bermudian accent, which I can't try to imitate, so just, pretend.
Well, I think, first of all of life is an act of faith.
And he said, "God sent me here to talk to you." And I said, "Well, okay, well, what's he saying?" And he said, "Come on." So I went to lunch with he and his wife and some staff, and we sat down, and I'm, sitting there eating my food because I like food. And all of a sudden he got really, really quiet. And he goes, "The Lord sent me here to talk to you." I think that sounded African. That was not my intention. It was actually Bermudian, Bahamas, whatever. Anyway, whew. In fact, I'm not even going to try to imitate it. I'm just going to let you listen to a clip because I got my iPhone and I hit play and I recorded it. So hold on. Okay. I'm going to let you hear a little bit of this because it's really good. Okay, here we go. Here's the end of it, but I think this is really cool. Well, it's downloading, so just wait a minute. I don't know what to say. Here we go. Okay.
Yeah.
Something is going to happen very fast.
Yeah.
But because you expect it now, you will be ready.
Yeah.
And when you have to answer, just say, "Yes, I'll do that." And don't worry about how.
Okay.
God's going to do everything.
I love that line. And he said it. Oops. That was my favorite line. He actually talked to me for maybe about 10, 15 minutes, but the very last thing he said is, "Kristi, God is going to do everything." And so that's the promise that we have when we're walking out on faith, when we're walking into that new season, when we're trying to embrace the new while having the courage to let go of the old. Just remember that hold your hand out so that God can take it and walk you through it because God really will do everything. So one of the things that made me really excited about doing this video blog is that I hope you guys are going to watch. I got on Facebook for the first time because, social media kind of freaks me out. I don't know, but I got on it for maybe about a month or so ago. And so many people wrote in and said, "Kristi, we would love to see you. We would love to hear from you." Well, the truth of the matter is I want to hear from you too, because we're in this journey together. There is no difference from my life to your life. It just so happens that I have a camera in my family room, but other than that, we're the same. We're all Christians, sometimes struggling, sometimes soaring, sometimes excited, and sometimes discouraged, but we're all in this together. So I want to hear from you. What are some of the challenges you have? What are some of the questions you have? And better yet, I want you to tell me about your new faith walk. Have you had the courage to walk out of the old, and are you ready to embrace the new? If so, tell me about it. So, here is the key. If God is telling you something, if he's saying to step out in faith, do it. Do it afraid and just trust him with everything you've got. Because the truth is, How can you receive the blessings that come in the place of the new if you're still holding on tightly to the things of the old? Today, if you don't do anything else, remember that lesson and remember to talk yourself happy. Girl, I just talked myself happy.